Hello and welcome back to another Magic Sven video. We're doing the Vintage Cube. It's still up, so we're gonna make hay while the sun shines here. Um, this pack, I think I'm looking at either a Ragavan or Jite. And Jite is nice because we can just stay entirely open, but Ragavan is so very, very, very powerful. Um, I don't think there's much else in here. I mean, dual lands are good, but I don't think Savannah's the one you want to open on. Splinter Twin's good if you're going into that. Spellseeker is always fine. I think I'm going to take the monkey here. It's just so powerful. Let's see if we can wheel Jite. I don't think I even got that out of my head without laughing at it. What do we have here? Not a lot of good red. I mean, Sulfuric Vortex goes good in mono red, but... And this card I don't really think is very good. So you get to play a card. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, but overall this pack is just kind of weak. I mean, Crater Hoof's probably the most powerful thing here. The Exarch is nice for whoever got the 4-mana enchantment in the previous pack that lets you go infinite. I'm tempted to just stay on target with a red card here. If I get Vortex, then I can just like hard swerve into mono red and be pretty happy about it. Maybe table this Voltaic Visionary. Let's try that. Okay. Snapcaster's good. Helix is good too. Wheel is interesting in burn decks or mono red decks. Yeah, this is kind of a tough one. I like Unholy Heat okay, but the fact that it doesn't go face really hurts that a lot for it. Helix is tempting, but you can often wheel it. Maybe I should be taking the Wheel of Fortune here. I think this card's probably okay. Gideon is good. So Scrap Heap. I think it's either Scrap Heap or Wheel. I'm just going to take the Wheel. Okay, now I'm totally punished. Doesn't look like red is super open. So what else is going on here? Corset Portal's kind of fallen off. I like Apparition a lot. Grist is very good. Escape to the Wilds is pretty good, but I don't think that's the next card I would want to be taking. If I go for Grist, I can start doing like a Jund type thing, which I think is pretty nice. Maybe I just want to take Dark Confidant here. I think that's sounding pretty good. Let's take Confidant. Okay. I think I do like Seasoned Pyromancer in this kind of deck. Burgie's more for Storm. Grove is good. I think Garrick would be nice too, but we're going to take a Seasoned Pyromaster here. Oh, Palace Jailer. Can I do like Mardu stuff? That would be fun. I don't want that scrub land though for that. I could take Chupacabra or Beaumont Courier. Jailer's just so good. Really hard to turn away from that one. Running out of time here. I guess let's take the Courier. Okay, there's a Badlands. I think that's it. Dark Ritual could be interesting, but I don't have enough black cards right now. Take that. I don't really like the Witch. I think this card ended up quite a bit worse than it looked on its face value. Riders is pretty good. Bombardment is interesting. It could be like a red-black bombardment deck. Maybe I'll hedge on that. Riders is good, not great. So if I end up with like a bunch of blood gas and stuff, maybe that's the way to go. Ooh, Croxa. Yeah, we'll take Croxa. Aspiring Vantage would be fine. I'll take Visionary. Did come around. Happy enough with that. Okay. Couple of good off-color cards here, but I'm going to want to try and stick to red-black as much as I can for the moment, just because I've got Croxa. I'll just take Unholy Heat. It's perfectly serviceable. Probably not going to play any of these. I'll take Escape. Burgee. Don't really predict to be playing that. I think I'm slightly more likely to play Restoration, just because Gideon's double white. And Gilded Drake. Going last like it tends to. Yeah, this is an interesting ad. Obviously it's good against like the Reanimator decks, that kind of thing. I don't know. It's kind of a on the edge card. Here I think we're probably taking Chandra. That's just very powerful. Kozilek Inquisition is also very good. So it's a little close between those two. Usually you want to take the cheaper card, but when you're torn between two in a pack, you take the cheaper card. But since we might not even play black, Chandra's feeling pretty good, and I think these are on a fairly similar power level. I'll take Chandra. Okay. I don't think we're Field of the Deading, and I don't think we're Ritualing, so we're probably taking a black card here. I think Infernal Titan would be perfectly fine. But we either want Shriekmaw or Demonic Tutor. Probably Tutor, then. Tutor getting Wheel of Fortune at the right time seems pretty good. Alright, yeah, I'm in for that. Ooh, Lightning Bolt. Blood Crypt's here, too. I think Looting would be fine in a deck like this. Whisper would be nice. Probably wheel something out of this, but it'll probably be like Pia and Kieran Nalaar. This just has to be Lightning Bolt, though. It's just so efficient. Well then, here is the Bloodghast I was talking about for my Bombardment deck. It's not really shaping up that way just yet, though. At the moment, I'm a little more mono red than anything else. I still don't think I'm playing this. Yeah, if we're mono red, we're probably taking Empress Shieldbreaker. It's just a good card. Both of these being double black really hurts their argument a lot too. It's going to be hard for me to get black on, especially on turn 2. Turn 3 is going to be hard though too. I'm just going to take the Shieldbreaker. I think Fury's actually pretty darn good. Haven't tried it in Cube yet, but I mean, it's been tearing up Modern pretty good, so this feels powerful. It's also a 3/3 double strike, which, you know, kills your opponent pretty quick. Char versus Sword of Body and Mind and Hangerback Walker. Walker's okay with Bombardment. Char's just pretty solid, though. Yeah, at the moment, I don't think we're a Bombardment deck. Let's take Char. Firebolt seems good. Showdown would be nice in this deck, but I've got 0 white fixing at the moment. I'll just take Firebolt. I'd be pretty happy about it. Here we've got Renin 6. Welder, not enough artifacts for that, so I'm just taking Burst Lightning. Seems pretty good. Again, Woe Strider could be fine. But I don't really think that they tried to make this like sacrifice thing work, and as of right now I haven't seen it. This feels like it's not quite there. I don't mind swords on the board. How much do I need a Monastery Swiftspear? I might not even run Demonic Tutor, to be honest. Probably won't run Goblin Bombardment. I'll just take a Swiftspear. Not much here for me. Get the Shriek Maw. Okay, so we got most everything we wanted back here. Do I want Knight's Whisper, or I think it's between these two. Not enough graveyard stuff to make Faithless Looting worth it. I'll just take Pia. Stomping Grounds is fine pickup. Yeah, none of this really matters. I'll just take this. Hope that somebody out there plays Niv Mizzet. Don't want to play against this card. So it's one less in the pool. Interesting deck going here so far. Wouldn't mind like a fetch land to get the bad lands. Unfortunate the Blood Crypt didn't come around. Need a little more identity here, I think, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Also, no power so far. So, definitely between Hellrider and Wooded Foothills here. Any red fetch is good. Red or black fetch. So, how much do I want to prioritize that? I don't have Grim Lavamancer yet. Do I think the Hellrider is going to wheel? And the Footlands is probably like my key to playing Kroxa. I think I'm just going to take the Hellrider though. Rebel Master's totally fine. Happy enough with that. Don't really want Recruiter. I think this is a decent Skull Clamp deck. We've got the Pia to help that out. Seasoned Pyromancer tokens. A few other things. Goblin Rabble Master. This looks like a pretty good Skull Clamp. Okay, here we have Incinerate and Runaway Steamkin. I never love Runaway Steamkin. I might get it to table too on this pack. Some good blue stuff in here. Black cards. Some will take Birthing Pod. Fall into that trap. Get Probe. So I feel like Runaway Steamkin could pretty easily table, and Incinerate seems fairly unnecessary at this point. Goldspan Dragon, Wheel of Misfortune. So this is about paying life. I think I'd rather just be like making a big dragon. Attacking with my big dragon. We've got Abbott and Fireblast. Fireblast is pretty messed up. Just do so much damage. I'd play Abbott in this deck for sure, but Fireblast is just such a nice finisher. K Command or Lodestone Golem here. I think I'd slightly rather have K Command. Okay, do I want Channeler or Manamorphose? Probably Channeler. Seems good. And I think at this point I'm cutting Kroxa and Shriek Maw. Honestly, I don't really want to play Demonic Tutor either. Like, it gets anything, but like all my cards are kind of the same. And just like adding a 2-mana tax onto the cards in this deck just doesn't really do that much. I think Light Up the Stage could be fine. Take that. I kind of want to just be mono red. Confidant's the only card I'm like, that's the card. Nothing here. Take a Duress for the board. I've got a few too many 3-drops. Let's see what mono red looks like. Get on the board, you guys. I'll probably cut a 3-drop. Imperial Recruiter doesn't really get like anything I want in particular. So we could say light up the stage as a 1-drop. Sure, yeah, that's definitely it. Oh, nice, we got the Steamkin back. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with something like this. Wheel of Misfortune. There's the Abbot. Okay. We got some nice wheels out of that last pack that really filled everything out here. Tough one to make cuts for, though. I think a lot of this stuff is pretty good. Like Char seems fine. Maybe Pia and Kieran is not where I want to be. I guess I cut one of the wheels. But which one? So this one's like particularly made for a red burn deck, because only I would wheel. This one's a guarantee. I kind of want to try Misfortune just because I've never cast this card. Yeah, if you haven't read this, it is quite a block of text, but it's like everyone chooses a number, and whoever chooses the highest number loses that much life, discards their hand, draws 7 cards. So Wheel of Fortune if you pay the most life. It should be good in a mono red deck. Okay, so I got like 2 more cuts, I think. Probably this is a 16 lander. I'll cut the Pia and Kieran. What's the last one? Char's kind of whatever. Maybe Pyromancer isn't that great. No, it seems good. Maybe it's Voltaic Visionary. Or maybe it's Swift Spear. I'm never that impressed with Swift Spear. Yeah, let's cut Swift Spear. Alright. Add 16 mountains as the way it was intended. Alright, that's the deck. We'll be back for round 1. Back for round 1. Got kind of an interesting one here. I think I'm going to keep it on the strength of Ragavan. A little unfortunate we're on the draw here. So what happens if I play Ragavan and I just can't get through? I mean, if I get a second land, then I've got Visionary to find me the land that I need. I think I'm going to keep it. 1 land, 1 keep, as they say. And I do have the heat to, like, sneak through. Okay, Duress. They probably take the heat now. I get to see my embarrassing keep. It's very sad for me. Yeah, because their only choices are Wheel and Unholy Heat. And the Wheel, we're a long way away from that still. Fireblast. No, I want more mountains, not less. Green-black leaves my prospects for getting in with Ragavan pretty slim. It's like they either have a creature or a removal spell, pretty likely. Bitter Blossom. Okay, never mind. We're getting in there. Okay, that's pretty good. No snuff out. Blood Chief's Thirst, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to light up the stage. Get my land. There's that. And do I play the Visionary? I think the answer is probably yes. Would have loved to hit 1 more land there, but it was not to be. Okay, yeah, let's just play the Visionary. Can't cast anything else, so we'll pass. I mean, I could cast Fire Blast, but let's not get crazy here. Bitter Blossom is kind of a problem. I thought this cycle got cycled out. Guess not. Ooh, Leovold, huh? Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, we got our mountain. I think I can just play Vortex here. And they're taking 3 a turn. I like that. Just kind of hope that we'll get there by just like chipping away at their life total this way. Bitter Blossom's kind of a liability. Okay. That's good. Does not gain life, though, is important to remember. Take our 2. There's a Char. So next turn they take 3. Go to 9. I think I just want to pass. Recall, okay. That's pretty good. Now I've got lethal on them. Take my medicine. And just tap out for something. Yes, yes. Okay. It's not quite enough tapping out. Alright, what if I Char? I take it. Good. I take my 2. There's Fury. Wheel of Misfortune doesn't do anything. So I kind of have to kill them right now. So I think I want to do this on their upkeep, Fireblast them. Let's say I play Season Pyromancer. Do I want to play around Daze? I guess I want to play Pyromancer. They probably would have dazed that. We'll discard Wheel of Misfortune and Rabblemaster. I don't draw the cards because of Leovold still. See if they sack the Waterlog Grove. Trophy that. Fireblast you. Come on. And got him. Whew. That was close. Vortex doing work. Alright, so it looks like we're up against blue, black, green stuff. Sultai stuff. Yeah, a lot of value cards in here. Leovold is probably like the best card in the deck. Do I need anything to take care of Bitter Blossom. No, Bitter Blossom seems good for me. Vortex was great there. Wheel of Misfortune was... I'm going to say the wheels are bad right now if they're going to be playing Leovold. Feels like the Swift Spears get blocked pretty quickly. Do I want to bring in Pia? Don't think I saw any artifacts for Kolaghan's command. I don't really want to try to outvalue them. That seems like a losing proposition. I just want to burn them. I guess maybe in that case I just want Monastery Swift Spear in. Alright, let's try that. Ew. Yee. Yuck. Yeah, we're not keeping that one. Mulligan. Ugh, another one-lander. That's not what I want to see. It's a pretty bad one-lander, too. This one, unfortunately, does not have Ragavan in it. So what am I doing? Hoping I get to turn 2 and playing a Shield Breaker. I think I mulligan again. Oh, no. Alright, this is it. 1, 2, 3. Sad. Well, sometimes you mulligan to oblivion, and that's just the way she goes, boys. Alright, here's Swift Spear. Get in there, buddy. There's the thirst. The thirst. There's my Vortex. But nothing to do this turn. Can undo the stop on their upkeep. I don't need to do that anymore. No Leovold. Don't play Leovold. Okay, black, black. Okay, I am going to want to get rid of that. Boom. Down it goes. Not a mountain. Okay. Pasaruski. Play Sower of Temptation without any targets. That's what I'm looking for right now. Gonti. Gonti is goody. If I get my third land, I think I still have to play Vortex. I've got more out of nowhere damage still. But unlikely to win this game, obviously. Anytime you mulligan to 4. Not good. Firebolt unfortunately cannot kill Gonti. There's Dragon Rage Channeler. Play it. Because why not? I guess there was some argument for firebolting there, but like I'd want to get like a land in the graveyard, but I can't even really do that. Let's see if they destroy Dragon Rage Channeler. Seems correct. That'll give me an opportunity. Oh, they went with this one play. Okay, okay. Sack a land. Sounds good. Skull Clamp, huh? I don't think I saw Skull Clamp coming out of that deck. Good with Ophiomancer. No attacks. This makes enough sense. There's a bolt. Oh, that's my Skull Clamp. Okay, that makes more sense. So I think I do want to bolt this Gonti. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate. I think I'm still putting it in my graveyard. Because now with the Firebolt, put you into the graveyard too. Dragon Rage Channeler, turning on. Send it at Vraska. Skull Clamp probably is going to be sacked to Vraska this turn. Here's Leovold. You sack the Leovold, get the 2 cards, that's value. Didn't activate Vraska this turn. Interesting. Alright. Take Vraska down. Yep, alright. And let's cast Ragavan. Maybe could have dashed it this turn. That might have been good. So I would trade it for Leovold here. It's not bad. I mean, they'd still get to draw 2 cards, but like, what are you going to do? In all likelihood, they've got a better late game than I do. Mizawa. So this is for like sneaking Emrakul's into play, I think. I guess it also does a lot of value. Do I want to trade? I mean, I think so. So the reason to not trade, obviously, is I get 2 cards off of Skull Clamp. But just given how my deck is made, they're probably going to get at least 2 cards off of Leovold if it just sits out there. Because I need to point burn at their face to win this game. Ever. Yep, send in the clown. They might have Trophy. It's kind of what this 2 mana is telling me at the moment. In which case they'd be thinking about whether they actually want to trophy that or not. So we'll play our Vortex, see if that gets countered. Looks like this is getting responded to. Do I want an Abbot? No, I don't think so. It's just getting blocked by the 2/4 right now. Vamp. Take the 2. Can't get around that. They might be trophying. Let's see if they've got some kind of wombo combo here. This is like Emrakul. Oh, it's just Fallen Shinobi. Okay. I mean, obviously that's good. Oh, and they hit 2 good spells. They can just like Fireblast me. Okay, so they want to Fireblast my creature. That's fine. What if they just like Skull Clamp that guy? No, okay. And that's unfortunate. They're probably going to hit me for 8. So I'm actually okay trading the Hellrider here because they're winning the race. And the only chance of me winning involves attacking with Hellrider here, I think. So they do block. That makes sense. They ate my Fireblast. And then they hit me for 6. I take another 2 off the Vortex. So it's kind of this turn. Okay, so they only hit mountains. That's nice for me. There's Umazawa. And the Pyromaster. Definitely play that. Draw 2. Pretty nice. Steamkin. It blocks. Looks like they've got removal. Okay. So now I have to block the ninja. Take 2 here. Take 2 on my upkeep. Doesn't look like they can just win this turn, at least. Unless they're putting in like 3 power something here. Okay. That does it. GG's. Still don't think I have items to bring in. Do I want Pia and Kieran? What is it doing for me? I want Vortex, even though it wasn't great last game, just because they've got the Vampire main deck, and I'm sure they're keeping it in. Fury seems like it'd be real good if we ever drew it. Swift Spear, that game was fine. Skull Clamp, doing bad stuff to me. Didn't like that. What does Pia and Kieran really do for me? Like, kills ninjas. Makes tokens to block ninjas. Maybe that's good. Okay, let's do this and cut one of the less good 1-drops. Swift Spear. Try that. I'll take the play this time. Don't love this hand. Do I want to go to 6 though? Probably not. I think it's a keep. Just have to hope I don't draw a lot more lands. Fingers crossed. Goldspan Dragon, cool, cool. Just get my 5-drop out there. Ooh, Bitter Blossom, huh? Pretty sure I want that. Hitcha. Yeah, Fireblast. It's a little problematic in that it's like not something I can play next turn. But it's good enough just because I'm doing 3 to them every turn as of right now. Let's start with a Skull Clamp. Char. I think, yeah, Char's good. Doesn't like just putting a bunch of stuff on top of your deck with Dragon Rage Chandler. I am going to Skull Clamp this right now. I don't think there is any way I'm getting through this wall of fairies anytime soon. Play the land and pass. See if we get Assassin Trophies. There's a Vamp, okay. It's another 2 life gone. Can't trophy now. Is this the Leovold? Gonna hit me for 1. Sure. What's better, Dragon or Char? I mean, the thing with Dragon is that it gets blocked every turn. Just does not seem great. I think I'll just pass and Char them. Yep, there's the trophy. You got it. Yes. They're still on the clock. What's this? Braids, huh? Sure, take my 2. And I'm just going to sack the Skull Clamp. Oh, not good at Magic, folks. Should have charted end turn there, obviously. Do I want to let them untap at all? I've already played their trophy. So what am I scared of? Not that much. Just like char them. Fireblast you. Play Seasoned Pyromancer. And hopefully they're just dead on upkeep. And yep, that'll do it. Good old Fireblast Char, just doing so much damage. Sulfuric Vortex putting in a lot of work there too, obviously. Nice to get the first one. I think Bitter Blossom probably should have came out. I kind of figured that's why I didn't see it second round, but yeah, it's sort of a liability against my deck. But I don't know. At the same time, it also would have. I don't know if they knew it, but it kept Goldspan Dragon from attacking. So who's to say? Anyways, good round 1. We'll be back for number 2. Round 2, and we are on the play. Very nice, very nice. I would like to play first. We've got Ragavan. Yeah, what else do you need? What else do you need? Ragavan into Seasoned Pyromancer? That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Alright, let's play Ragavan. Can you deal with this? Here's everything I've got. Thoughts, opinions? Well, Island probably means they won't deal with it. I don't think there's like an unsummon in the cube right now. Could play like Delver of Secrets, but I would bolt that. Portent targets themselves. Makes sense. I do kind of like... wonder if they're going to set it up so I don't get a good card. Because it's the top card of their library. So I think they want to put a land second from the top. They'll draw the top card on my turn, and then I would get the second to top card with Ragavan. Unless they have like... I don't think there's any 0 mana way to kill this now. If this was like an Underground Sea, it could be a snuff out situation, but we are not there apparently. Let's get in there with Ragavan. Yield to that. Expansion Explosion. Yeah, I think you're right, opponent. I'm not going to be able to... Well, I mean, I could Lightning Bolt them and copy it. That's kind of fun. It's a lot of damage. Is that better than just playing Pyromancer, though? No, I think it might be. All right, let's hold control. Bolt you. Wait, how does this work? Expansion. Blue, red. Same targets. Pow, pow. Alright, we did a lot of damage there. That was good. Urza Saga. Okay. And a Walking Ballista. You got it. I think I just attack here. I'm sure this will trade in some fashion. Yep. Now, I think I'm going to play Pyromancer here, but I do kind of want to keep the Shieldbreaker in hand. There's a decent chance they just, like, jam up the Saga or make a token. So yeah, we will play Pyromancer. Getting 2 tokens is pretty nice. We'll discard Channeler, and unfortunately I think it does have to be Chandra. Those are pretty good cards. I really want the Mountain just to play Hellrider. That would be very good. They got a land. Okay, there's our mountain. This might get countered or something, but we're mono red. I didn't come here not to play spells. Alright. Looks like we're getting a bunch of triggers here. Like, even if they make a token and block, like, you have to block, like, Hellrider, probably. Mm-hmm. Oh. Guess I'll just try to kill you now. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, Fireblast continues to be a messed up card. Jeez. This, yeah. Oh boy, Fireblast. Also a Hellrider. How much damage did Hellrider do just then? Like, Well, we know he did 7. It's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Okay, so it looks like it's an artifact deck, I think. So do I want to splash for Kolaghan's Command, I think is the question here. Close. I think Wheel of Misfortune's actually going to be okay here. Walking Ballista. This is the other card we saw. Like, I feel like K Command would be good, but I just don't want to mess with my mana that much. If I had the fetch land that I was pondering over, the Wooded Foothills, I probably would bring it in at this point, but since I don't, it's just not that exciting. How good was Ragavan there? Busted. I think we're just running it back for now. Decent hand, missing a 1-drop, but we're going to keep it. I'm going to take this stop off. Alright, nothing on turn 1. Fury's not too bad. Let's see what they're up to. I still don't really know that much about their deck, so it's hard for me to say anything. There's Saga. Time Walk, okay. Fury is not in Flash 1. Yeah, okay. We drew a land. They're not going to play out the tokens until the end. Oh. They did play out the token now. Do I want a Fury? I think no. This deals 4 damage. I should be able to... If they just make another token, well, they're going to get another one, aren't they? Yeah, they're going to make a token and then get an artifact, which might mean these get out of range. That would be bad. Maybe I should have killed that. It's close. Let's see what they get here. They had like a Mox or like some mana rock, some busted mana rock. Okay. Retrofitter Foundry. Another mountain. Don't love that. Can get rid of those too. Okay, okay. So do I want to Fury away one of these tokens? Doesn't seem bad. I would be getting rid of Visionary if that's what I did. I think that's worthwhile. I just feel like these things are going to grow out of hand real quick. We can attack with this now. It's just a 2/2. Yeah, because if they just untap with this, then they get to make it 1/1. I guess if they just make a token, then we would have been okay, because we kill the token and do 3 damage to the construct. But yeah, like, this would have made this not work. Play the Rabble Master. There's the token. So do I want to attack with Steamkin? Because if they block with the construct, that seems okay to me, actually. If they block with the servo, that's actually kind of bad, because I'd love to use this mana. I think that's what they're most likely to do. If I send with both these guys, then they're probably going to block this here and block this there. This is going to get another goblin, so... Hum. I feel like it's best just to run out Hellrider. Get my ping in off the Rabble Master token. Yep. That is fine. And I'm kind of looking for direct burn here. What's this? 7 mana. Palancron, whoa. What is happening? Gnarly, dude. No. No. Opposition. No. Oh, man. Let's see what they opposition. Wow, I just get to go to main phase, huh? Okay, let's say we go to attacks. Let's see what they tap down. Yep. This might be a good time to incinerate now. I'm gonna say it is. Get that guy out of there. They'll tap something in response. Steamkin, sure. I do want to send in the Pyromancer too. They take 2 here, and I don't really mind if if they block this. I'll get to make some tokens at some point. Okay, so they take down the token. They take another 2. Okay. It's not so bad. Foundry should probably just be making extra bodies. Well, it's close. A 4/4 is not bad. What do I want to draw? Vortex. Vortex would be good. Char, Fireblast. Just all the direct burn. They've got a lot of mana. Firebolt my Rabble Master. Okay, that's pretty good. They're taking some damage, though, off of this Firely Islet. Don't know if they want to attack. Probably not. Skull Clamp is pretty good. Play Skull Clamp. They're going to tap. So they're going to tap Pyromancer for sure if I put it on there. I think I want to put it on the Steamkin. So now I've got two good creatures to attack with. If they tap those two down... Okay, so they make a 1/1. I guess they're just going to tap all three of my guys. Untap. And then turn it into a 1/1. So they should tap one of my guys now. Yep. And then turn it into a 1/1. Okay. So I'm all tapped down. Then they turn this into a flyer. Sure. Now I think I move the Skull Clamp onto the Hell Rider. Pass the turn. Did not see opposition coming. That's a good one. Kind of single-handedly winning the game here next to the Retrofitter Foundry. More mana. Oh, Olamog, eh? Okay. Yikes. I think I'm just dead now. I think I'm, like, dead to damage. They probably attack me for 6. They get to tap my attacker down. They've got more than 16. Let's just see what we draw here. Sure. That's fine. Okay, we drew a nothing. I'll just try and fight the good fight here to the last, but I believe we are dead. There's some world in which they block this. Worth at least seeing, but I think that'll do it. Okay, they did block it. Tapping a land, sure. I guess if my last card was Fireblast, that could have been it. So that makes sense. I take it all back. Yeah, but we are super dead here. So let's move on to game 3. All right, the old... So artifacts, Ulamog, Firebolt. It's like big mana artifacts. I think as long as this deck doesn't have like early Urza's Saga, it feels like we're pretty favored. But we'll see. Wonder what else they've got for their opposition. Okay, so still artifacts. I'm still like wavering on this K command. I think maybe I do want it. Get Wheel of Misfortune out. Put in the Badlands. Do I want to rest? No, I don't think so. Let's switch around our basics. I want like 3 swamps. That should be plenty. Anything else I want to splash? Confidant. Shriekmaw, I don't think even kills artifact creatures. Yeah, so that's not terribly good. Do I want Pia? Every game is me agonizing whether Pia is good. Better than... Visionary. Let's try that. I would like to play first. We got a Ragavan hands, and we got a Swamp, so we're going to keep. Light up stage is pretty nice. Looking like a snack. Firebolt's also good, just in case they do have like a 1-mana blocker, then we can just zap her down. They went to 6. Might be looking for a fatal push. This is how they lost game 1, so I'm sure they want to have a way to deal with this. Going to 5, unfortunately. Sometimes you're the one mulling to 4, sometimes it's them. Alright, they kept the 5. We'll run our Ragavan out there. Pass turn. See what you got. K command is nice. Get in there, Mr. Monkey. Frantic search, huh? Do I want a frantic search? It's pretty funny. I could put Firebolt in the yard. Untap and play a light up the stage. So I've got like one more land that I need right now. Sure, let's frantic search. Okay, I will discard a mountain. And a firebolt. Then let's light up the stage. Okay, I'm not going to be able to play that. Well, I might be able to. It depends if I get a Ragavan hit, I guess. That would be really good. So just play like a thing that you think will block it. Then we're talking. Attack with the monkey. He hits. Just always yield to that. Worn Power Stone. I don't think Worn Power Stone's where I need to be. Oh, why did I do that? It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm just spewing value here. Kind of expected a counterspell there. Felt right. Okay. Still just attacking here. As long as they like can't stop me, I'm just gonna keep doing this, I guess. Island entered the exiled zone. Now, do I want to cast K command or Pia? I think Pia is looking a little better right now. Should be able to get in for a good amount of damage. They don't seem like they're the kind to have sweepers. Feeling pretty good about my choice to board this in right now. Yeah, I don't think there are sweepers in red. Like an Anger of the Gods type thing, something like that. Okay, red-green. Memory Deluge. Feels like it's going to be a little too slow now. Tap for 1. Okay, Retrofitter Foundry. I'll be happy to blow that up. So let's swing with the crew. They take a bunch. Another island in the exiled zone. So let's K-command. Do I want them to discard? No, I think I just want to destroy and do 2 to them. Any reason to get the Signet? This makes blockers, but is that fine? That might be fine. So they pay 2, make a servo, 3 to untap. I don't think they're going to be able to like untap and do a bunch of stuff if I kill the Signet. So I think I am going to do the Signet. 2 to you. Hope that's enough. Yeah, choking their mana just seems more exciting right now. I just don't want them to do like a ton of stuff. We got a bunch of ways of having lethal next turn. Brawl is fine. We got sorcery, planeswalker, land, so we've almost have delirium. I should just bolt them. Bolt you? Okay, and we got it. Nice. Just, you know, pointing burn at the face. That'll do the trick. All right, we'll see you for round 3. Here for round 3 on the draw, we've got a good enough hand. We'll keep that. I'll lead with the Visionary here. Over the Abbot. No reason to play Abbot unless I'm like ready to make land drops or like able to play spells off of it. There's a Strix, that's pretty good against me. Land, play the Visionary. Kind of hoping they play like something with 3 toughness so I can just Fury and do a lot of work there. Because I don't want to play Fury if Strix is the only thing I'm getting. Okay, so that doesn't seem like the way to go then. Spectacle is anyone does damage? Opponent lost life, okay. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'll play that. Seems perfectly fine. Is this waiting for me? I guess so. They're going to counter the Courier, it looks like. Sure. That's fine. This still flips. And I'm probably interested in zapping that Strix at some point, but not right now. It depends entirely on what they do this turn. If they're running out like another creature that I get to Fury, I'd rather do that, of course. But we shall see. So 4/3 can't block. Okay, Muldrifter. Driftorino. Definitely some kind of value deck going on over there. Yeah, I'm gonna ice this guy. Oh, right on time, Shield Breaker. Jeez. Alright, well, we'll hit. Do our 4, which is a good amount. And cast this with Spectacle. Nice. So I can play these now. So I will. Let's get that Vortex out there. And they're on the clock. This is a lot of damage. Let's see. Chupacabra, okay. So there's a good Burst Lightning target. It's not a bad Fury target either, though, is the thing. I think we're leading with Abbott. Play the land. Play the burst. Do I want to play the burst? I mean, I'm playing it on something for sure. Yeah, I think this is it. Then maybe I just play Shield Breaker. What artifacts am I so terrified of? I think I just play Shield Breaker. Wheel and Vortex are actually kind of awkward together. I don't really want to do that much damage to myself. Brutality. Did they gain the 2? Or just the -2, -2 it looks like. Oh, they've discarded Gristlebrand. Okay. So they reanimate it? Yep. Got it. Grief. Grief away my fury. Okay. We're not dead yet, but we're getting there. Land was bad. They're gonna hit me for 6. It's fine. They don't draw. They don't gain 6 life, which is nice. But I have to do something here. Ragavan. Okay, that gets dashed at least. Hopefully they don't have a counterspell here. They do have more action. Oof. Okay, I think that does it then, because they can just hit me for 6 in the air. Alright, you got me. GG. Stinking Gristlebrand. Why do you have to be so big? Okay. Yeah, they just kind of ripped my hand apart there. I think I want the Duress. Wheel of Fortune seems bad. Wheel of Misfortune also seemed pretty bad there. Shriek Mod does not seem like where I want to be. I think I want the Swift Spear, though. My best chance is just killing them quickly. Do I take out the Dragon? Dragon seems a little slow. Maybe I take out the Skull Clamp. Don't think I'm attritioning them to death. So let's go back and add our 3 swamps. Was it 3 or 4? I think it was 3. That seemed to work. But maybe I want one more since it's Duress. Do something like that. Okay, let's try it. Reanimator seems like a hard matchup for mono red. Just anytime they can go like turn 1 and Tomb, turn 2 reanimate Gristlebrand, that's pretty good. I mean, obviously that's pretty good against most things, but especially good against the mono red deck. I will play first. We've got Ragavan and Swift Spear. That seems good. So we'll keep. Do I want to lead with Swift Spear or the Ragavan? I mean, I could dash this next turn. I think just getting it out is better, though. I'm more afraid of, like, their discard than of their removal. It's not, like, a ton of removal in the Vintage Cube right now. Play Swift Spear. Duress you. Let's see what you're working with. Now, they might kill one of these guys, and that's okay. I think that would be totally fine. It would be Ragavan, if anything. Just the way they're pausing here makes it seem like that is the case. But my duresses aren't really about, like, taking their removal. It's about taking their combo. Okay, we got Entomb, Damnation, Teferi. I don't think Teferi is going to matter. Damnation might. But, like, Entomb is the thing I'm really scared of. They get to Entomb in a couple turns anyways, though. Because of the Snapcaster. This one's a tough call. So how much burn do I have? I'm doing 4 to them this turn. I'll probably do another 4 to them next turn. If I get to do, like, Liliana stuff next turn, that feels pretty good. I don't think I care about Damnation. I think I'm just taking Entomb. Watery Grave entered the exile zone. Keep their hand up here. Play the island. If they play Snapcaster Mage, I will definitely just Burst Lightning it. Send in our dudes. Okay, yep, there is the Snapcaster Mage. See, they don't get any value for this, though, which is kind of like... I don't know, if you're not going to be able to snap back into him. This does feel a lot harder. I mean, you can play an attrition match, I suppose, but... I don't know, it's pretty close. I do another 4. Grief. Do I want to play Grief? Grief, take your Damnation, so Snapcaster's gone. Grief, huh? Because Lily is really good, but I can't turn down value. I still don't care about Teferi. So it's got to be Damnation. That's how I would lose this game right now. Okay. Here go. They drew a swamp. Damnation's done. Okay, we get the match. Or we get the game. Yeah, I just did too much stuff too fast. Ragavan is a problem. Ragavan is a bucket and a problem. So yeah, Shriekmon doesn't do anything. They do have creatures, but they're value creatures, and most of them are black, so Shriekmon's not going to kill them. I liked Swift Spear there. I don't want Crooxa. I don't think I want K-Command. I think I like the configuration right now. Let's run her back. This one's for the trophy. Let's see if we can bring it home. It's a keeper, but it's a little sad. There's no early damage. So I'm going to lose to a lot of stuff. Is it a keeper? I can't just, like, play control, because I will lose then. And just going, like, bolt you, burst lightning you is not a winning line. If I draw, like, any 2-drop, this hand becomes good. They mulligan to 6. The thing with the bolts is, like, this deals well with their, like, value creature plan. Same with Fury. Okay, I think on the back of them mulliganing, we're going to keep. I feel better about, like, borderline hands when the opponent is mulliganing. There's Firebolt. Do I just Firebolt them? That's pretty tempting. I think the answer is just yes. Let's get the burn going. Fetch. Probably get like a Watery Grave. Yeah. Makes sense. I wonder why it's giving me a priority. I guess Fury. I could evoke if I really wanted to. Or if they play something like Tidehollow Sculler. Really, I just don't want to get reanimated on. Still looking for like a 2-drop. 5 burn in hand, putting them effectively at 12. So best draws right now, off the top, some kind of creature. Ragavan actually probably is just the best one. So they're gonna do this. I'm sure they're gonna discard a card and drain for 2. No, so they just took the bolt. Okay with that. Play Mountain Pass. So they don't have the reanimation stuff right now, is what it seems like. Scavenger, sure. Obviously, I would have loved to have bolted that, but can't always get what you want. So I just Fury it now. I don't love it, but I think the answer is yes. Dump the Burst Lightning. Do all 4 there. Game feels not great. Drawn more lands than I would have liked right now. They don't play anything. They do have Mana Leak in their deck, so we have to watch out for that. But like, if I get to 5 mana, I'm probably just slamming this dragon anyways. There's Ragavan. This card's so messed up. Like, it's turn 4 and it's still just great. Get in there, little buddy. Removal. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Yeah, that's one way to deal with that. Like, how good was this anyways? Like, you had to throw a Snapcaster Mage away just to block this? That feels pretty insane. Play the mountain past the turn. Looking to not get dunked on. I kind of expect they've got removal right now because they're just not doing much. Let's just slam our dragon. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll play our channeler. I think it's a 3/3. No, it is not. What are we missing? We got 3 creatures, an instant, and a sorcery. That's good. So this just has lifelink. I think I just want to play Hellrider and not attack with it. Well, if I attack and they swing back, that seems fine actually, because I'm trading 4 damage for 2 life. Okay, then I do want to do that, and then they still can't really attack, because then I can just swing with Dragon Rage Channeler however I want. So send them in. Hopefully they don't have any more action. Okay, that feels pretty good. They go to 11. Hit me for 2. Maybe. Maybe not. No. Okay. Ooh, Chandra. I'm going to play Chandra here. I think I want... So I've already played Bolt, so I think I want like this. The counter here, that's fine. That gets, oh my gosh. Put on top of your library. Yes, I think I will. So I think I do get to play the alternate costs. Do I want to do it to the Murderous Rider or to the face? I think overall this is going to get me more value over time. Good into my graveyard. It goes on the bottom. Attack with all. Ping for 2. Do another 6. Looks like they don't have much right now. Is it going to be enough? Okay, Damnation's fine. There's a Plains. We're living on the edge here. So I'm just going to +2, probably not play this. It was a land. Assume. And I do want to play that. And next turn I can either Chandra, or if I draw land, I can Firebolt. Firebolting wasn't better, right? Yeah, just the same. So almost any card in my deck is lethal right now. Land is lethal. Chandra's lethal. Dealt with some life gain. Even like Gristlebrand's not good enough right now. Yep. Sweet. We got it. Oh, I haven't gotten a trophy yet this round. Finally, it feels so good. Good old mono red doing what it needs to do. Let's take a look at our deck here. Previous decks. Is there a way to like look at it better than this? I'm not sure. But really, I think Ragavan, just so insane. This card is so busted. Obviously. I mean, it just does so much. What were they thinking with this? Utterly insane. It's awesome in mono red, and I think just like every other deck as well. Wheel of Misfortune. I don't think I'd ever put this card in a deck again. I mean, if it doesn't go in here, where does it go? So that's kind of disappointing. Vortex still doing what it needs to do. Chandra's always great. The Voltaic Visionary. That one, it actually did some good work this round, so I won't say I was disappointed. I think it was perfectly serviceable. Still not sure whether this was a Skull Clamp deck, but not a big deal. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like the video, if you like and subscribe, that would be so nice. I would appreciate that. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Thank you.